Okay, so this video is going to be about respect. That's what people are fighting for. Depending on how your mindset is, you won't be able to respect any and everybody. Um, I'm feeling a bit scatterbrained. Oh, bear with me. But these are one of my favorite foods to eat. I was telling people I need to stop eating hot stuff. Somebody told me that it can burn a hole in your system. I'm just sensitive. Spicy food, shit make it breathe hard. But um, I'm still stuck on the simple. Life is so simple. A playlist full of videos about being from the ghetto. And I'm like, I can tell human beings are so creative. A lot of things speak volumes. A lot of people know how to get money out here. I know it may seem like I'm complaining, but a lot of people go through shit. And all they have is themselves. So I have to appreciate the fact that I have family. A lot of people really be like, you really need to. I have to appreciate my family and the male identity. I don't think if it wasn't for my dad, certain people wouldn't take me seriously. Well, I really put men on a pedestal, and I really want my own individual identity. I'm trying to justify with intellectualism that people really wanted to give people love. Let me justify with intellectualism. Being a kid, teaching little girls to be dominatrix with men. When you are a kid, most people think you're naive, and you kind of are because you don't have a lot of life experiences. That's why there are laws. They can either be enforced or you can abide by them or not. You gotta be careful what you do in front of your kids. Because if you already know, they'll try it out. There was some more subject matter that I wanted to touch on. Like I said, I contribute to music production. I really want to make a mixtape, but that might not be my calling. That might not be something that I can do. Everybody can't do it. Expressing myself about myself. I mean, well, I got a lot of shit to learn. A lot of people just want to prove that they're intellects. When you're intellect, you'll get away with a lot of shit. I feel slowed down a lot, but I know it's all in my mind. People will have tension in my body because of things that I think about. I shouldn't be scared of men based off their male identity, what I view as a male. I mean, the fact of my life is I don't really think it's normal for me to be scared of a man. So since I formed that paradigm, it really breaks my heart that women challenge me over men. But I have to study this. I have to be intellect about the situation. I really do have a lot of bad experiences with Geechee people. I mean, you really love somebody for what they can do or who they are. I grew up in Atlanta, and whether or not I've done bad things or not, I can tell that I feel used for my womanhood. I mean, the way that men respond, they really think their male identity really promotes the fact that they can really do what they've done. I got a boy that think he's scoring me. I'm like, you got to be in a real relationship to scoring somebody. I wasn't in control of all those men when I was a kid. They really want to prove their muscle. Maybe some of these men are security officers or something. Because they really were justifying the things they were doing with intellectualism. I'm like, well, since you want to go around and feel like you're superior to people, you might as well be a security guard. Since you're being viewed as muscle and I'm being viewed as weak, it really don't make no sense. I'm really humiliated by the fact that there are men or there's a male that really views himself as my boyfriend. I don't understand why that was normal. Poetic justice. It was sung by Kendrick Lamar. I can tell that He said, living my life in the margin. That metaphor is true. Um, Everybody got their own way of thinking. That's what that means. You might be stuck in a box, so why you think? I think the people that I grew up around gonna be like, well, shit, I beat that bitch ass. Let me take her job because she ain't muscle. I'll make sure nobody steals from your drawing stuff. I didn't want to be viewed as a weak person. So in turn, I was being viewed as a narcissist. And there were men sitting there trying to prove that fact. Well, if you spit on her, she'll probably kill you. She doesn't have enough maturity to do this. And then again, never let them see you sweat. Have these people that I think ain't going through shit probably be going through the most on the low. You know what I'm saying? I'm really humiliated by some of these men. Like I said, I have nothing to do with their lifestyles. Like I see men fighting over women and shit. That's not the type of male identity I would want to have. But you live and you learn. I don't understand it. I fought over some pussy, a nigga fought me. I don't get it. I don't give a fuck how sensitive a man is. You can jam if you want to. That shit is so predictable. Nigga be like, yo, bitch chose on me. Da 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 da. They really talk to have this. I don't know. Have the women in my life. They do have, I guess, somewhat a feminine tone. Yeah, it really don't make no sense to me. They have the people in my life don't make no sense to me. We can't change the fate of your life. Some people be like, well, I fucked the fine ass nigga. And I fucked the goddamn ugly nigga just to uplift him. I think that's my problem. I wish I was a boy because I don't want to be an intellect. Because some people don't get. Some people do have people submitted to them based off their work ethic. Some people get people submitted to them based off their looks. These are paradigms. And motherfuckers be like, don't hate on me, don't hate on me. They really want to prove something. I don't know, man. It really just don't make no sense. All this rap music is hoopla to me. I'm like, look at the egotistical nature. It happened naturally though. Like I said, I've known women that clearly don't take offense to a male ego, and they really like the fact that a man may be feeling good about himself because he got some ass or something. I really do take offense to that. I don't think nobody will blame me for wanting to be a man at this point. I mean, can you blame me? It makes perfect sense for me wanting to be a male. There's so many benefits to that. This is not a paradigm for them to them, but to me it is. Being a man is a paradigm. They don't have a hard life, most of them. I mean, they go through things, don't get me wrong. I met a guy that said he lost his wife and all that. And people start hitting licks and shit. I grew up and people telling me to be mature. Why would I be mature when there's people that's sitting here really planning on my downfall? I think my problem with some of these men that I come into contact with is that I was telling them I don't understand why you're a predictable person. I watch all these ghetto movies, and that's what it actually displays. When you look at that screen, that's exactly how it is. Don't be a menace. Waist deep. That's how it is. If you weren't taught to take offense to certain things, then people can use that to your advantage. That's what I guess, fear is that I have, things that I take offense to, and I don't really want to negotiate about them. I don't think, you know, if you are in a relationship, people like love is so many definitions. You can pretty much, I don't know. Like I said, common sense tells me that I said my life would have been better if I was a man. I wouldn't have this, that, and the third. I see a lot of men. That's what they do. It makes no sense to me, and they like it. They love it. Like, yeah, this is a man thing. Shit, I got all these bitches on their high horse. It makes no sense to me. I really want to make sense of it. So, anybody got any book suggestions or anything, please let me know, because I am not happy about the fact that I take offense to certain things. I don't like the fact that we have so much sexuality being introduced at an early age. That's my thing. I'm like, if that, if look how crazy people are going because of that fact. People are evil as hell, and that's what going to school is hard for me because they do study people. All right, well, she ain't got no baby on the way. They really made a big deal about the fact that I didn't have a boyfriend. I thought that was abnormal behavior. But seeing that we done made all this music, a lot of people really like being from the ghetto. Y'all need to stop. It really makes no sense. When you're an intellect, you should be live beyond that. Because in reality, men are being embraced more living in the ghetto than women. Another person's lifestyle has nothing to do with me. It makes no sense. So, with all that being said, keep your head up. Don't let people, you know what I'm saying, get the best of you. If you're born in this world, you can be mature if you want to. But once you start to experience stress, sometimes counseling ain't gonna do it. Sometimes you just gotta let people know what's up. You know, that's what pretty much happened. A lot of people were having babies at early ages and they were really being fulfilled by their significant other. I'm like, you do understand that this is not normal to me. People really want to plot on my downfall. I'm like, whether I would have shot at somebody or not, it was gonna be some shit. I don't like being mature. Nigga be like, well, I ain't gotta use no gun. Nah, it's easy for you to say when you got some mission. I really want to make people appreciate their life, just like people trying to make me appreciate mine. Some of these niggas just need their ass whooped. It makes absolutely no sense. When I was a kid, why are you running? Why are you playing football? I don't know if those guys were trying to be chauvinistic on purpose, but I don't blame them for using shit like that against me. Y'all women are dumb. I can tell that there's no real love. Real love, um, that song by Eve, Love is Blind. That shit is so real because street love is not real love to me. Real love, so I guess if it wasn't for unconditional love, I wouldn't be here. But, there's no if, ands, or buts about it. It's either you love somebody or you don't. Makes no sense. I can tell by the way these women be acting that they really grow up a certain way. I mean, when you in these fast food businesses, they want you to move fast and do this and that and the third. I'm like, I didn't grow up being influenced by the right people. I grew up with people saying that I was soft and sensitive and, you know what I'm saying, just stigmatize me. Those savages are so sensitive. What's wrong with being sensitive? If you don't have emotions, something is wrong with you to me. But some people don't think about it like that. No, I got tough skin. I grew up in the ghetto. Well, I grew up in Atlanta and I don't know, being an inbred, I don't know who was my family members or not. I just knew I've been around one lady consistently in my life, and that's my mom. What do you want to prove? These niggas really like, yeah, I got everybody thinking all muscle. But some people are being doubted. Don't get that shit twisted, man. I appreciate my little job, but I can't appreciate the male species because I just really feel like they use me to promote the idea of their manhood, and they don't want to, I know it's men that understand that there's some type of bush mentality out here, that there are women that really, you know what I'm saying, are envious of manhood, and all of them take offense to it because of all the pussy and shit they getting. Just based off all this whole scoring woman shit and all that shit. I don't think if I was a man, I wouldn't even want to be with no girl. I'd just be by myself on some real shit. I mean, but it's easy for me to say that in a female body now. But on a serious note, if I was a man, I wouldn't even want to. If I was a man, I wouldn't even want to scorn a woman or whatever. When I was a kid, I was being viewed as a woman. The fuck? I no goddamn woman. Anybody that's raising kids nowadays have my deepest sympathy. And I'm done.